I think this is what I mean as far as like political polarization has caused people online to basically refuse to reckon with the truth that is in front of their eyes. As far as personal news goes, I bawled this morning and I had a really funny experience. And you know, I'm Jimmy Buckets out there. Okay, I was doing a good job. And these two kids, while I'm bringing up the ball, these two kids come up. They're like 10, maybe like maximum 12, 13. And they're like, "Oh my God, you're in that Jesser video. I've seen you in that Jesser video." And I was like, "Damn, that's sick. Like these kids know who I am." Because normally people that come up to me at the park or whatever are usually like older, you know? They're like Gen Z. They're not Gen Alpha. Okay. And they got real excited. And then I think they got really upset because I bring the ball up and I immediately dump a three. It does not go in. Okay. Brick. I think they saw that and were like, maybe everything I see online is not real. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was editing magic. Feel me? That was a very important lesson that the next generation learned on that day, which is don't believe everything you see online. Sometimes you see a 33-year-old unk actually cook up out of nowhere an 8-0 Chris London, an actual baller, okay? And then you see them in the real world and they're like, damn. Yeah, I taught them media literacy by showing them that not everything you see online is real. Here's what CashNasty said about you.
Yes! Oh my God!
Oh my God! The crowd is...
Chris get jumped out by an English teacher, bro. Oh, excuse me. No, this is what a teacher that talk about politics, man. Economics teacher, bro.
Stunned. We're all stunned right now.
What is happening right now?
Can Chris make the 7-0 comeback? Hasan just needs...
Crazy. Dropped off. 8-0. Economic teacher, bro. Come on, Chris.
Oh my God! I don't even know what happened.
Bro.
No. 8-1. 0.
Crazy. Crazy. Chris, give it up, dog. Try to hang it up.
Did you mean
Trying to hang it up, man. Father time
totally.
whooping your dog. He is.
He taught me how to shoot threes.
Bro, he hit you in the back with a belt, bro.
You taught him the bank.
The bank is open.
I really did not think I was gonna win.
It's a make or miss tournament. Great game. Here
Bro,
we go.
Taller than you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw this.
I hate that we've reached the point now where you and Hasan can't be in the room.
Yeah, but remember, that's his fault,
retarded.
right? That's his
That's
fault. That's his fault.
Well,
It's
is
his
it?
fault.
Is it?
It is.
Okay. Okay. So you are open to talk to him anytime, right?
I've said a million times, like,
Oh, it's my fault.
me and Hasan and Vosh could, even if we were doing antagonistic content, it would be amazing content. These are million view videos every single debate. It would be crazy. And if we were doing synergistic content, bro,
We would save the left if we got together. If debate Lord content were to save the left, all the Jubilee videos, like Pete Buttigieg's Jubilee video would have saved Kamala Harris, okay? And also, he's looking at this from the clout perspective.
me and Hasan and Vosh having like a competition between like how many people we could get to like post pictures of voting at booths or whatever, like the amount of synergy there would be unbelievable. We're the three largest, I think, like of all like the live streamers. I'm pretty sure we're the three largest live streamers for politics on the internet, that like are not just like podcasts. I think it's me, Vosh, and Hasan. All of us are on the left, but like
He's not on the left. I don't know why he still maintains this position. We are not on the same moral compass at all.
we don't do any content together. None of us do. That's
Yeah. I wonder why, dude. Does he explain why it's your fault? I'm sure he has spent countless hours explaining how it is entirely my fault and how it's because I simply am too scared of his like intellectual prowess or something, and I'm jealous of it or something like that. I don't know. So much content online, especially in the debate sphere, is just like moralizing envy. Okay, that's it. And everybody does this. Okay, where people will look to, where people will basically look to like, I don't know, a type of content consumption and say, oh, this is bad. Like it can't just be that like I don't like the vibes of this person and move on. They have to also say like this person is evil. Or something about this doesn't add up for me, and I'm just going to move on from this. But it's actually this is an evil person that must be destroyed at any point. And for Destiny, a lot of his disagreements with me is just simply pure envy. That's it. He has conditioned himself into he has almost trapped himself into this like weird, inconsistent political position where he's like a perma-contrarian that simply cares about the blood sport of it all and just like wants to aesthetically win arguments. There's a Reddit post out there all the way from like 2019, I think, when I initially was like coming to the conclusion that like the debate Lord Space was endlessly toxic. I think it was after like his community had yelled at Ryan Grimm and tried to like debate Ryan Grimm when he was in the process of like engaging in like electoral analysis. And I mean, Vosh has said that as well in the past, where it's just like he basically openly admitted to his own community in a DGG chat logs that are out there. I forget where it is, where he was just like upset at the fact that I was passing him in size back then. And he was like worried about it, that I was like leaving his orbit. And he has never seemingly given up on that because he sees everything from like a winner loser dynamic. Like there's no grander political project. Even the fact that like he does these initiatives to do door knocking and stuff, I think is just simply not because he like loves the Democratic Party per se, but I think he simply wants to at least like try and channel like all of that initiative into something. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not just like him winning debates. Also, apparently Asmongold agreed with me.
Yeah,
Let's take
I'm
a
gonna
look.
be honest. I think he was right about pretty much everything.
I gotta pee real quick.
I think this was good. This is really good. And I feel like also it's an example of like, if you build it, they will come. The reason why people have moved away from like progressive policies in the Democratic Party is they feel like the party's not made for them. Yeah, I'll link y'all the video. Yeah, honestly, it made sense. Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that's really what happens more than anything. As I want to see and win. Now, if you build Blue Sky, well, I mean, there's some people that are at Blue Sky for sure. And does the right need a view? No, they don't. This is the thing, is that if you create something worth fighting for, you don't need to pay people to fight for it. They'll do it for free. That's the thing, is a lot of the people that were like, for example, a lot of the people that were like going to like the Kamala rallies, they were getting paid like, tens of millions of dollars, right? Or at least millions of dollars to do that. So it's really not a surprise that would happen. Both parties have changed so much in the last 5, 10, or 20 years. Yeah, sure. But the right has the view, and it's the view of driving people to the right. Yeah, exactly. And younger generations are brainwashed by social media. Well, older generations are brainwashed by mainstream media. Like, I don't really think that's a very, like, this isn't really much of a conversation, is it? But anyway, I think that the big problem is that young guys get demonized by the left, and they get demonized by the left for doing things that young guys like doing, like being abrasive, saying obnoxious things, being aggressive. And also, I think the main issue, I think, for a lot of guys, and I don't know about you guys, right? But it's like what I was saying before about the identity politics. The moment that I see advantages that are given to like women explicitly, I'm immediately never going to support that, because I'm not a woman and I don't want to see somebody be given advantages based off of their identity. Straight up, that simple. And so if there's a group of people that are doing that, I will always go against them. Why would I support somebody who's actively trying to make things worse for me? It's so simple. It's diminishing to women too. Yeah, I think in a lot of cases it is. You keep saying he's right, but examples are stuff that he would not agree with. He's not completely on board with the anti-white stuff that you're talking about. Well, he might not agree with it.
Yeah, on principle, I think when people cry about white identitarian politics and say white people are under attack, I disagree with it. That doesn't mean that I don't want you, regardless of your background, regardless of your even political opinions, that to get educational attainment, upward social mobility, housing, healthcare. There is no world where I would ever fight against you getting those things. That's the whole point. That's what I believe. And I think a lot of people personally hear stuff, clipped out of context or whatever. They make up their minds and they go, oh, this guy hates white people. It's like, no, dude, I don't. I'm white, okay? I'm a white man. I still believe that, conservatives, even deserve health care. The point is, I use that extreme example. The point is that a more just, empathetic, universal approach to politics is going to make it so that people are less angry. Okay? That's it. That's the point.
No. I think that he might not think that it's valid. I think that Hasan understands that what I'm saying is accurate. He just doesn't agree with the conclusion. That's two very different things. I think it's very easy to identify, yes, this is why people are mad, without going and saying that you agree with why they're mad. He doesn't understand, he doesn't agree. Yeah, exactly. It's simple. And so anyway, I think that's the main thing. And so the moment that, and I feel like, again, when you see people that are getting preferential treatment, or especially like on Twitch, this has happened a lot, where people have said negative things like, calling people, etc., and not getting in trouble for it.
I mean, I got banned for calling people.
That is like, I don't want.
How can you talk about universal health care and like what the Democratic Party should do going forward, and then go back to like talking about CNN? People aren't taking us seriously anymore. Let's get Hasan Piker on. Hasan is a typical progressive hipster most dudes hate being around. It's so funny that a lot of guys in Asmongold's community have this attitude, but like, this is just not the reality in the real world. Like, I'm willing to bet that like, if you're some sweaty online guy, okay, you probably don't, I suspect, are probably not going to be able to hang out with the very same people that I can very easily hang out with. A lot of even right-wing people. These people have no friends. Source, I was one. Yeah. Son of billionaire complains about how nobody listens to him. Son of billionaire. Dude, how the did these people arrive at these, like, oh God, I don't even want to get into it. How would Hasan know how to win back bros when the only audience he attracts is brain-dead 14-year-old Reddit users, as opposed to what? This guy being a 45-year-old Reddit loser? The whole intro of him being very bro-y is the most forced and telegraphed move ever. I think this is what I mean as far as like political polarization has caused people online to basically refuse to reckon with the truth that is in front of their eyes. If you look to someone like myself who fucking works out every day, who participates in athletic competitions and shit like that, and is like, a fairly bro-y dude, and you go, no, actually, he's not. He's weak because of his opinions, his politics. You've lost sight of like what is directly in front of you, and you're only, dude, I'm banning that one chat GPT bot that keeps asking the weirdest questions. Push by Twitch, push by CNN, push by DNC. What kind of privilege is this? Why would you go to Piker for advice on how to get men back when he's widely hated by men? I think that there is a real crisis of confidence among men. That's true. There's a real crisis of confidence among men.